We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Battle Royale 3-inning baseball action this evening between the Elite and the King. Long Island will try to stay alive next on the show. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Ball two. Throw down to second. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Hit to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. At the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for Long Island, left fielder David Peralta.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. This is line to left. Coghlan is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Wilson Ramos.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dawson is after it. 1 down. Stepping in, Chris Coghlan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Coghlan.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And Cano will make the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Grant Dayton, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Coghlan is under it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder
Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Ramos will look up and make the catch to retire. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in the switch hitter.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher.
Digging in, Grant Dayton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the center. Travis Shaw will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Dawson. Gone! Here's Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Adam Warren, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Sandoval is there to make the catch in the side.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007. Billy Butler will come on as a pinch hitter. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. He got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at bat.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now the first pitch here from Price. A.J. Przinsky is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does. He really spotted that pitch.
Please.
Adam Jones.
Now pinch hitting, Adam Jones.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he chased it in the dirt. On to first. Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. It'll be Battle Royale 3-inning baseball action this evening between the elite and the elite. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Daniel Murphy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting second here tonight.
At the plate, Orlando Cepeda.
Orlando Cepeda. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Peter Moylan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Ichiro moves over, and that retires the side. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro.
Center fielder, Ichiro.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Flipped out the other way towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Albert now.
Second,
a look at Ichiro. Now the pitch in the air out toward right field. Beltran has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Steve Finley. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with 1 down. And Ichiro's running. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, David Freese. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Moving under it, Santana. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's Steve Pierce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1 pitch. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Murphy has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box.
Leading off for Portland, left fielder Chris Coughlin.
Hunter Strickland.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Hunter Strickland.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Down the first baseline. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Batting sixth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 3. Carlos
Swing,
Beltran.
and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Aledmus Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Shaw will get the call to pinch hit. Fernando Abad takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Billy Butler will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And that'll hop over the wall for a ground rule double, but the damage will be done as this ball game is tied. Joey Rickard will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Finley is there, and he'll make the catch. Drew Storen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from Storen. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Coughlin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will get the call.
Now coming into pinch hit, Shin-Soo Choo.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging, and that will end. Brad Boxberger. Ready for another chance. Orlando Cepeda. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Finley going back on it, and it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The left fielder,
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Coghlan. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This pitch is popped up. Freeze on the move. Freeze with a barehanded play. Hats off. Ready now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Ichiro.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Albert now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Runners off for second. Hard liner to center field on his junior, but this is a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Striding in, Steve Finley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A play at the plate, the tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. So striding in, David Freese, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Alex Wilson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. So striding in, Steve Pearce. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Pierce is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases around. Here with 2 gone, and here Luis Avila, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The
catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
Pitcher number 43.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Now at the plate, Alex Wilson. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Brendan Ryan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Freeze in foul ground. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Cepeda. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Two out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pence coming on. And that retires the side. Digging in now, Luis Avila. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. Nomar Mazara.
Now pinch hitting.
Grant Dayton is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Nori Aoki will come on now as the pinch hitter. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Ichiro now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out toward second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Sean Kelly. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hits this one hard the other way.
Wilson Ramos.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in to try it again, Chris Coughlin. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Finley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Steve Pearce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Junior's in pursuit. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, Devin Mesoraco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
They're set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. So striding forward now, Grant Dayton. He's newly entered into the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ichiro shading to his right. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Takes this the other way to right. Beltran is there to put it away for out number 1. So digging in now, Sean Kelly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gloved by Murphy. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. Here's Albert now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Swing on a little tapper. That winds up foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Griffey racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's an Elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Rhode Island and Portland. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. In now, Rod Carew. He will lead this one off today.
Rod Carew.
Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. So striding in, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Smoke toward third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And this is fouled at the plate. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jake.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Fouled straight back. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bichette has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move, and that retires the side. Digging in, Dante Bichette. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Left fielder, Dante.
Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Miguel Sano.
Third baseman, Miguel That's a no.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Joe Mauer
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bichette coming in, but this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he's retired 1 away. Here's Justin Upton now.
Right fielder, Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Settling in now, Luis Gonzalez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now to the plate, Dante Bichette. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, and he is in there. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, Tommy Kingley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Max Kepler will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As digging in, Yogi Berra. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Yogi Berra.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he's safe. Now batting,
Now
Tommy
coming in to
Canley.
pinch hit.
And we'll see how Brian Dozier will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Hit hard down the line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rod Carew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Upton over to his right. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 56 is on, and he'll
Now
take.
pitching, number 56.
So stepping in, Andrew Miller will be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller. Ken Griffey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted the other way to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bichette is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pollard. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found Nighttime skies over Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. It's an elite Diamond Dynasty World Series.
Leading off for the elite, third baseman.
And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Jake Lamb is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Blackmon, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Blackmon rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out trying for two bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. And he takes ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. So a runner at first with two away. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
A runner on first with two away. The slider freezes him at the plate. A call. So striding in, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.